Welcome to the Gorgon Readings. Today we will be looking at the first chapter of Samurai Executioner, Volume 1, a manga written by Kazuo Koike and with art by Gozeki Kojima. This is the same team that created the world-famous Lone Wolf and Cubs series. Samurai Executioner is a popular graphic novel that came out in the 1970s to great acclaim. Please relax and enjoy. The first, When the Demon Knife Weeps. The Okoshimono Bugyo oversaw the swords gifted by the Japanese ruler to the daimyo feudal lords. He also oversees the swords the daimyo presented to their lords in fealty. This was a trusted position, bringing in great pay and a great stipend, a position of honor. Past these halls of esteem, in the main room are three kneeling men, a father and his son bowing in the presence of the Okoshimono Bugyo. The father asks that the Bugyo honors his prior request of allowing his son, Yoshitsugu, to become the Otameshiyaku. The Bugyo is pensive, but the shogun has complete faith in Asaemon's Shitojutsu. Can his son really match up? Asaemon offers a demonstration suggesting that it is for the Bugyo to witness. In agreement, Nishiyama Sosaemon, Okoshimono Bugyo of Japan's shogun, tells Yoshitsugu to raise his head. As he does, the Bugyo appraises him, noticing his strong features. He declares that the demonstration will take place at noon the next day at the Denmacho prison grounds. He will need to demonstrate his sword arm in his presence, along with the presence of the Maki Bugyo, a high-ranking Edo governor, and Ro Bugyo, a high official of the Edo period involved in legislating criminal activity. The boy will need to prove he is the third Yamada Asaemon. The boy shows no fear. Returning to the Yamada residence, the father and son speak. The father reminds the son, none fear a weakened animal or light weather. He asks him when he took him to his first tameshi. The son says 10. The father remembers. He lied that he was older to get him in. The sword the child used was Uzumi no Kami's Wakazashi, forged by Kunishada. The boy trembled then, but still sliced through the chest cavity. He reminds the son that in the summer the skin takes more fat, making the cut difficult. But he knows the son understands. He was taught well. The season, the client, the weight, even the sori, the edge, the grit of the Otameshi sword must all be carefully assessed before the cut. So he presents him with onibocho. It is fit for an heir. He reminds him that this sword has a legacy of empathy, so he must prepare to make his heart as hard as steel. The hands are the conduit for the spirit in the blade. That is part and parcel of being on Otameshiyaku. What has the father learned? What can he teach his son? Tameshi on 200 torsos, 300 decapitations. The father has learned that the way of the warrior, or slaughter, all lies on the way to hell. The sudden grimace from the father brings concern. The time has come for the boy to be licensed. The father must make sure he has his Yamada Ryu Shitojutsu. He summons the boy to the yard. They kneel in the lazy snowdrift. It is beautiful, peaceful. The father tells his son to use Migen Tatewar to kill him. The boy is shocked. The father reminds him he has never tested on a live body. Tomorrow, the boy becomes the third Asaemon. Every day will require decapitations and otameshi on the living. He needs to learn the innermost secrets, and the father will teach him personally. There can be no hesitation. The bonds of the world mean nothing to a Tameshiyaku, a decapitator. One cannot serve while tethered to life. Another grimace. The old wound has finally done its work. The old wolf is toothless. The son will be licensed. The Sutra of the Fist. The son must demonstrate. First finger, Sho Yomujo. Second finger, Zesho Meppo. Third finger, Shometsu Meki. Fourth finger, Jakumetsu Iraku. The sun strikes. The move is swift, powerful. The father's last words encapsulate it. Perfection. The father slumps forward in the snow, and the third Asaemon weeps the only tears of his life. The snow falls. Undaunted. Tomorrow, he must serve. Tune in for the next chapter titled The Second, Yamada Asaemon III. We are working on our social media platforms currently. Until these are up and running, please enjoy the content and see you next time.